Mr. Norman was an old man who used to go to the seaside every morning to do his writing. He had a habit of walking along the beautiful beach before starting his work. One beautiful Sunday, as per his morning ritual, he went to seashore and started walking along the shore. As he moved ahead, he came along a stretch on which thousands of starfish had washed up. He found beach littered with starfish as far as the eye could see, stretching in both directions. Off in the distance, Norman noticed a little girl approaching. As the girl walked, she paused every so often. When she came closer, he could see that she was occasionally bending down to pick up an object and throw it into the sea. The little girl came a bit closer and Norman called out, "Good morning, little princess. May I ask what it is that you are doing?" The pretty little girl paused, looked up and replied, "Throwing starfish into the sea." The little girl continued her job of picking and throwing back the starfishes into the sea. "I must ask, then, why are you throwing starfish into the sea?" asked Norman. To this, the little girl replied, "The tide has washed them up onto the beach and they can't return back to the sea by themselves. When the sun gets high, they will die, unless I throw them back into the water." Upon hearing this, the old Norman commented, "But, little girl, do you not realize that there are miles and miles of beach and there are starfish all along every mile? There must be tens of thousands of starfish on this beach. I'm afraid you won't really be able to make much of a difference." The girl bent down, picked up yet another starfish and threw it as far as she could into the ocean. Then she turned towards Norman, gave a sweet smile and said, "I made a difference to that one." Lessons from the story: all of us get the several opportunities to create positive change, but more often we delay our actions waiting for anyone else to initiate. We start procrastinating to the bigger challenges by rationalizing how much of a difference can I really make. You might not be able to change the whole world, but at least you can change a small part of it. Be the change for someone and bring the change. The little girl teaches us another very important lesson, that we should never leave the hope. No matter how difficult the challenges or situations are. She lives with hope in something unknowable. She believes in trying and making an effort to make a difference. Her life is more meaningful because she lives with hope and inspires others with her actions. Mr. Norman thought to include this story in one of his books. Today this story changes hundreds of thousands' lives. Isn't that inspirational? Do you also really make a difference in life of others? Please share your valuable experiences in comment section. We hope you like this inspirational true story. If you have liked this inspirational short story, please share it with your friends and relatives at your favorite social networks. Be the change.